Hi, I'm Angel, and bear with me because this is a trial setup, and I'm not sure if the lighting is gonna work or anything technical like that. I want to show you my favorite look for the last month or so, getting into fall. I've just been loving like brown eyes and neutral colors, and I mean I'll throw a pop of color in there, but mostly on my lips if I want color. I'm going to start out by priming my face. I use CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless. I love this primer. I never have a problem with my makeup coming off. What I do is I dot it all over my face. You don't need very much, but I make sure that I get my under eyes really good because I don't want no creasing going on with my concealer. So I just make sure that I rub it in really good, especially in my under eye area. And just make sure you have clean hands because you don't want bacteria getting into your face, and then you get a breakout, and then you have to cover it up with makeup, and you know the whole story. So then for my foundation, where is that little bugger? I use the CoverGirl and Olay Tone Rehab 2-in-1 foundation. It's a CC cream. I use this for light coverage just when I don't need much, but when I want a heavier coverage, a fuller coverage, I use the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse. It's an airbrush finish. I love it. So what I do is I just do a few pumps on the back of my hand, and then I dot my face again. I dot my face. So then I have, this isn't the original Beauty Blender, but I found this at Walgreens, and it's the closest thing, texture-wise and stuff, that I've found to a Beauty Blender. It's very soft. I tried the Soho one, and it was like pounding my face. It was like getting punched. So what I do is I wet it. I just get it damp and squeeze all the excess out. I have a hair in my eye. And then I just dab, dab, dab. I like the airbrush finish of this. I don't like brushes because of the streaks that it leaves. And I just feel like you get such a good finish with this. So, sorry if I keep looking down and not at you guys. It's just my mirror's right there, and I can't really do my makeup in the camera. So I just dab, and I make sure that I blend it in really good. And when I get to my hair, I roll it back. And forgive my hair, it's a hot mess, I know. I just threw it up into a messy bun today. So just make sure that you get it good and you get it all blended in well. And then what I do is I carry everything down my neck so that it's, you don't have a line right there of makeup. You know, everyone's seen one of those girls that didn't blend her makeup well. So I do that. And then after that, I get a little, it looks like a little greasy. It's not greasy, but it just looks greasy, like near my eyes and sometimes on my cheeks. And I love, love, love this Rimmel Stay Matte. I will definitely be repurchasing this time and time again. It's just such a great product. So I get a fluffy brush, and I just go over my face. And I like to dab because, again, I don't want those streaks from the brush if it moves my foundation. So I dab, dab, dab. And just push it into all the oily spots. Well, all of my face. Just so it doesn't look greasy. And then it sets your foundation so that it doesn't move. Every time I see, I don't know if you can see, but my eyes look just a little like greasy or oily. So I just dab over my eyes. And my face gets a nice matte finish, which I love, love, love. So then I like to take a light bronzer. This is Physicians Formula Healthy Glow Bronzer because I like a healthy glow. So I just take it and I just lightly rub it all over my face just for that healthy glow. Make sure you bring it down your neck, ladies. You don't want that line. So then I take a darker bronzer, and this one is Solar Power Light Bronzer. It doesn't say who it's by. I broke my cover. And this has an SPF 20 in it, which I like. So I rub it, tap, and then I hold my brush into a line. And the rule is from the tip of your ear to the corner of your mouth is where you'll find that hollow. And I like to just, I don't like too defined, like Kim Kardashian defined. And I don't go past like right about here with my bronzer. And I always blend when I'm blending. I always blend upward because if you blend up and down, you're defeating the purpose. So then I do it again on the same side from the tip of my ear down. I blend upward. And then I like to take it and just do where the sun normally hits. Your temples and the top. And some people bring it down the nose, but I have a pretty thin nose, so I really don't need to. And then make sure you do under your chin. Some people do right here too, to get like a more defined pouty lip, but I don't really like that because you can kind of tell it's the bronzer. So then I take another fluffy brush. And all of my brushes you can find at the drugstore, or I got a lot of them at Five Below for like $2 a whole set. So I can't see spending $50 on one makeup brush by MAC or Sigma or something like that. So then I take my blush, and my favorite blush for fall right now is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blend blush. It is Rosy Outlook, and it has somewhat of a shimmer. I don't know if you can see it, but when you put it on, it's really not that bad of a shimmer. So, and wherever you touch first is where you can get the most color. So I always dab the apples of my cheek first, and then rub. And I like to go like this with the blush a little, just so I don't have that harsh line in between. And do the same on the other side. And then I take the same one I did with the to kind of blend out the bronze before, and I just circle, and just so we don't have the harsh lines of the blush and the bronzer. And what you can do is, if you brought your bronzer down too far, is you can take your imitation beauty blender and sculpt out so that you have like the perfect line. And you can already tell my eyebrows. You can already tell that my face looks defined, and I like I don't like it too defined, but I like it just lightly defined so that I look like I have some depth. Another way to find your cheekbone is to do the base. So then I like to prime my eyes, and I use the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Primer and Brightener, and I tried it because it was the only one I could find at Walgreens when I was looking for an eye primer, and it's a little expensive, but I really like it. I never have a problem with creasing, and I always bring some under my lashes. I never have a problem with creasing. And what I like to do in the time that this is kind of setting in is I do my eyebrows. And I like to do my eyebrows with an eyeshadow because I feel the pencil just makes it look too drawn on. So I start at the beginning, and I flick upwards so that it looks like hair. It just doesn't look like I drew it on. And I like defined eyebrows, but I don't like them too defined. So what I do is just kind of fill in my sparse areas. Just so that I don't look like I have no eyebrows in some spot, which I do look like, because I had a friend pluck me and they overplucked, which wasn't any fun, so thank God for being able to draw eyebrows on. Thank God for makeup. So what I do if I made a mistake, first I take where's my bugger? A comb, and I just comb it so that the flyaways go away. And if there's any part that I messed up on, I love using this to fix mistakes. I just swipe it and swipe it. And then I don't know what the big deal is about expensive brow gel, like the tinted one for $20. I think I spent $4 on this, and it's the CoverGirl's Professional Clear Gel. And I'm sure there's cheaper clear gels out there. I think I saw some at the dollar store. And what you want to do is just go over your brows so that they stay in place, and so that you don't, in a few hours, you don't have brown eyeshadow coming off of your eyebrows and everyone's looking at you funny. So my eyes are primed. So now what I love, love, love is this Country Woods CoverGirl's palette. I love the colors in it. I love the neutral. I love the shimmer. So I just take a flat eyeshadow brush and I take that brown and I do my eyelid, and you pat it on. Don't swipe, because you'll get a lot of fallout on your cheeks. So you just pat it, get a nice little brown undercoat. And then what I like to do is take this copper color, I just flip the brush over, and I just put it on the inner portion of my eye. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear my kids out there playing. They're so funny. They're laughing up a storm. So then what I like is it's a Maybelline Stylish Smoke in Mocha. And I like to take my little Eco Tools blending brush, and I take very little, and I just start windshield wipering on the crease. And I always like to start light, because you can always build up color, but if you start dark, you're gonna have to wipe it off and start all over again. And I don't like it too dark, I just like it defined. See, it gives my eyes depth. So then I do the same thing on the other side. Windshield wiper motion that in. And I just like to make sure the color is even. And just blend, blend, blend. You can never blend enough. And then what I like to do is I like to take a thick angled eye brush, and then I just pop the color on the outer portion of my eyes. Because I like that look where you have the shimmer, kind of the light right here, and then the dark on the outside. I really love that look. And then I have a fatter angled brush, fatter one. So then I take the lightest shade in the palette, and I just go under my eyebrow and pat that under my eyebrow. And then I also like to swipe it a little over the top of my blending color, just so that it transitions nice and there's no harsh lines anywhere. And if you mess up anywhere, again, your Beauty Blender is your best friend. So, I'm sorry, my camera just cut out. Well, what I did was I put a little bit of concealer under my eyes, and I tightlined my waterline with a nude color. It is Scandalized by my favorite, Rimmel London. It's a kohl waterproof. And then what I did was I took the dark brown that was on the outer corner with a thin brush, and I put it right in my lash line so that it doesn't, the top part's not so like heavy, it kind of balances it out. So then what I do is I just throw my mascara on, which my favorite is the Professional All-in-One by CoverGirl. It never clumps, it never does, it just separates my lashes. And I don't curl my lashes because I'm blessed with naturally long lashes because my mama gave me it. So then, my favorite thing right now for lips is the Revlon Just Bit and Kissable. When I don't want to wear lipstick, I just throw this stuff on and it looks like I'm wearing lipstick. It just gives me a nice pink color because I don't like to go too heavy on the lips when I go heavy on the eyes with like the dark brown. So I hope this is helpful to some of you. Please just remember that this is my first video. I'm just starting out, so I need to figure out my lighting and everything else. I'm just hoping that one person can get a great look out of this, and I'm so excited for this journey. Like and subscribe if you would like to see more, and I would love for your feedback. I would love for anything you could give me tips or questions you have. And my next tutorial is going to be a bobby pin curl, a heatless curl. The curls come out amazing and I cannot wait to show you guys. So I will talk to you later.